Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, typically this time of year we would say we're in the dog days of summer and the fish aren't biting and you have to work a little bit harder to find them. But honestly, that's not the case. This past week, a lot of people were having quite a bit of luck around area lakes and the Missouri River, to say the least. Again, a lot of people haven't changed their presentations up, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But plenty of nice fish have been caught. The Missouri River, up and down the river, has been doing really well. Some nice quality fish were caught at a tournament in Oahe. Congrats to Tanner Berkman, an employee of ours, winning a tournament out there. And again, all he was doing, snap jigging. So again, that presentation really works well from this time forward. Area lakes that were producing walleyes this past week included Waubay up in the northeastern part of the state. Other lakes up there include Bitter, Opitz, Lynn, Midland, also doing quite well. Dry Lake by Clark. A few big walleyes still being caught at Big Stone, as well as Alice and Goose, and then also North and South Rush, and a few being caught in Minnewaska and Indian Springs. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleyes included, the typical lakes that you would expect. Thompson and Ponset and Dry Lake by Willow Lake are the three most popular. A sleeper lake lately has been Sinai. Other lakes include Whitewood, 81 Ponds, Vermilion, as well as North Island and Twin. And remember, Twin is the trophy lake. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the walleyes? A lot of people have been changing up their summer patterns, changing up their presentations and going to more of a typical summer presentation, like pulling crankbaits. A lot of people have been having a lot of luck pulling Selmo Hornets or Flicker Shads. The two Selmo Hornets that have been really hot lately have been two of our custom colors, and I'm not just making this up, but the DA Bomb and the Night Out has been doing really well. I'll show you. Here's the Night Out. It's got more of a purple color to it and fluorescent green. Trying to get it to focus there a little bit for you. There you go. And then the other one is the DA Bomb. More of a pink color, and that's been doing really well. And again, those two colors can only be purchased here at the store. Other presentations have been bottom bouncers with slow death rigs. And pulling with leeches or crawlers, but the crawlers that they've been using when they haven't been using live crawlers, a lot of guys have been using the killer crawlers, the 3-inch killer crawlers by Gulp, and then also the new SR crawlers, the 4-inch variety, has been working really well, and trying to get that to focus here a little bit for you. But again, that's been working really well. Other than that, as you've seen on a lot of Tom Boley's videos, the flatworms have been really the ticket, and we have plenty of them for you back there. But again, that's a great option to use if you're not using live bait. Other presentations, leeches with spinners with leeches have been working really well. And then also, as I mentioned early in this report, snap jigging is really starting to take off. Whether or not you're using a jigging wrap by Rapala, a hyper rattle by Acme, or Moonshine Shiver Minnow, all have been producing some really nice fish throughout this past week. Other bites, such as the bluegills, they're starting to take off, especially up in Big Stone. Some really nice big bluegills being caught up there. Other lakes include Clear, Roy, and Vermilion. And then the perch is not really schooled up yet, and there's still some time for that to happen. Big Stone, they've been getting a few perch up there. And what they've been using, again, a lot of small jigs, bare hooks with pieces of night crawler or small redworms or waxworms, in which we have plenty of here at the store. Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, and this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're launching something a little bit different, and I'll say quite a bit of difference. If you don't recognize this gentleman next to me, it's Marcus Qualm from Real Therapy. Marcus used to work here at Dakota Angler a number of years ago, and he said the store has changed unbelievably so. But we're proud to announce a little bit of a partnership, shall we say, between Real Therapy and Dakota Angler. So, Marcus, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So I'm going to help out. I'm going to try to help out with some tips, some videos, some different things of what we're using up in our area, or even if I travel and go somewhere else for a tournament or a fun trip, I'm going to try to showcase stuff that you can buy here at Dakota Angler that we always use out on the water.
And what we're going to do is we're going to help promote Marcus's business. And the reason why we're going to do that is he's a guide that I trust, and that's where we get this question all the time: what guides do we trust? Real Therapy, Marcus Qualm is who we trust. So if you're thinking about taking that last-minute summer open water fishing trip, he's the guy you want to contact. His calendar is filling up. So if you have that in mind, make sure you give him a call, and his number is listed down below on this video. So again, don't waste time. Reach out to Marcus as soon as possible, and we're looking forward to more tips with Marcus in the coming weeks and years. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd at DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of some great ongoing sales that we have here at the store. All our Fenwick rods, as well as all our Fluger reels, are on sale at unbelievable prices. And these sales are available online as well as here at the store. Plus, there's something new, a new sale. And that's a lot of our trolling reels. All our line counter reels are going on sale this weekend. So make sure you stop on by and take a look at the great selection that we have for line counters. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week. And again, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Stay healthy and stay safe.